Hello. Whoa, my Minecraft just did something. Okay.
That was great.
Literally, as
Excellent
I was about
intro.
to say. Okay. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Netherblock, the show where we build a 64 by 64 by 64 block of Nether in Minecraft. Netherrack, whatever you call it.
Today we're on the chicken block.
God, I've been chickened very hard.
Today's episode is brought to you by our featured patron this week, Comic Noob Show.
I can't get in.
Come on, where are you?
My entire inventory is now egg.
I'm
You're in the
Al.
chicken coop?
I saw the chicken coop coming down
That's
from my
Komet.
house, and it was very loud.
I'm Tony.
That's Tony.
Wait, you're in the chicken coop?
I'm
I see
inside
Tony
here.
in the chicken coop. You look like you're getting mauled by chickens. Where's Komet?
I am in the Nether.
Why are there so many chickens?
Well, when a man and a chicken love each other very much.
Whoa,
He uses
Man?
duct tape to make sure the chicken doesn't explode.
Yes.
Oh my god.
What? You all are forgetting, what's been occupying
No,
our time.
I refuse because you're being mean about it.
I haven't even. Can somebody make a copy of the book so I can see the puzzle? I haven't even laid eyes on this puzzle yet.
What? I solved it! That's
Good
on
for
you.
you.
You can tell us
Where
what it was, though.
It's been here the whole time.
What? I don't know where here is.
What whole time?
There is a chest called Puzzle Solving Central that we've all gathered around whenever we get clues.
Right?
It's to the right of that chest.
Has the hint, like the new letters that we're using,
There's
been
no
written down
hint.
in a book for everybody to look at?
Yes,
Yes.
I did it.
Okay,
Last
is that in
time.
the book, in the chest?
Yes.
Thank you. That's
We
what
put
I
that in
wanted.
a separate chest.
The I is an L, though. I mean, I've... Well, now it's not fun, because Al doesn't want me to reveal it.
Oh,
I'm
I
like I'm
thought.
trolling Komet.
What?
And I refuse to give you.
Komet wrote down an I instead of an
energy.
L, and I've told her all
They
week
look
how I
exactly
solved
the
it
same!
and how interesting it was. I almost spent like many, many hours trying to solve the wrong letters. So
To be
I've been goofing
fair,
her.
the I and the L not being distinguishable is one of my personal themes, and just the world in general.
And life, how you're
Yeah,
AI.
but you don't like serif fonts.
I
like
have your diamond
anti-serifs.
pickaxe. Don't you want this?
I made a new one. I don't need you.
You're part of the problem, Al. You're always like, I don't want my things to have boots and hats.
What is that?
When did I say that? I probably have said that in the
Oops,
past.
and
So there's some things
Yeah,
that
anytime I've tried to like do something like design-wise that has serif fonts, you're like, get rid of the boots and hats.
I don't think that's
I need those
universally
boots and
true.
hats.
Some projects that is true for.
I think
I'm getting
that's-
hungry so fast lately. What is that even
gold?
about?
Your gold shovel?
You've been running a lot. You're like, your metabolism is increasing.
Not in real life.
If you run in the game, your metabolism increases
That's
and
not
you go
true.
through food faster.
There's no way. That would be so weird.
No, it
No, I'm
does.
serious,
I'm
like,
saying it's
if you-
happening faster than it used to. Which
Your
book
gold
is
shovel?
it? Clue 6?
No, it's the main
No,
book.
it's in the book that's not like finished.
Oh, book
Oh
and
yeah, it's
quill?
the unfinished book. Yes, book and quill.
Al, you act like you haven't been doing this like for the last as long as we have.
You did miss one day, but I missed one too.
Also, I didn't ever see this book last week. And last week is when you created this book.
No, that
No,
book's
the
been
book
there the
was
whole
created
time.
at the beginning. We got given
crap.
it from Griff.
Okay.
It was part. Yeah, it was part of the tools he gave us in the beginning.
Okay,
So-
so this capital I is supposed to be an L?
Yes.
I don't know how to. Oh, are you serious? I
It
can't go
probably
back.
actually is an L, but
Nope.
it's just not capital.
Yeah, you cannot go back.
So it's
I went to a
55344.
completely different. If you think you're gonna, oh, okay. I went to a site actually that allowed you to do like children's magnets
it was
on a refrigerator,
yeah.
and use that to solve it. Because I cannot do that as my head.
Yeah, that's a good graphical way of doing it.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna say that I think that I is actually an L. It's just not capitalized in my
I'm kind of
defense.
tripping out because like the skins for this netherrack like make a weird little swastika.
What?
Ugh. What?
Yeah, you'll see on the video. It's like right here.
What skins are you using?
It's just like the way these corners lined up. It's the default, and for some reason it made a little swastika. That or I'm
It's
tripping
saying
on something.
something.
Confirmed.
So
Nachos are
it like, you think we can't get this? Is this like a Human Echoes related thing?
This is the
How would it? That's the rule. It has to be a human echoes related thing. It's
Does
not like
anyone
it's gonna be
understand
like.
what the final clue is about?
I
is no
refuse to read
final
the final clue.
There's
yeah.
no final clue. What are you
This
talking
final
about?
clue, the one that I was looking at.
But there's no hints
Each
to
clue
it.
is from
It's just
something
like,
the HEs do.
Yes, but that's not what the final. That's not what the large puzzle's about. The large game. Whoa.
Look, to uncover the final clue, you have to use some of the letters from the other clues. Each
Yes.
clue is from something the human echoes do.
What is the overall thing, though?
Griffin?
Make YouTube videos?
Start from the beginning
What?
Okay.
of that description.
Follow
What
these
does it
instructions
say?
if you want to discover the troll I've been did
Oh,
to
Yes.
you during the
It's the
Netherblock
troll that's been
episode.
going on. Which,
I forgot that it was trolling.
weirdly, I commented on and noticed for the first time last episode.
You said this when you were talking to Griff about it.
Yep.
Still have no idea.
Okay, I guess I don't have any idea how to sort it out.
I mean, do you want it?
Yeah, fine, whatever.
What?
Yeah, just stop hurting us.
No, I said, do you want to solve it? I was off word games because of this now, which is I find funny.
I was never on word games. I've never been good at like Jeopardy
Word
or
games
any of that
make
stuff.
no sense to me.
But you're
Yeah.
right.
Well,
Doesn't that mean word games are delightful
Jeopardy-
for you?
Oh, I enjoy
Jeopardy
like the
is not a
pattern of
word
like
game.
how words themselves fit together, but I'm not.
Wait a minute, Jeopardy?
Did I say Jeopardy? I meant Wheel of Fortune.
Okay.
They are like very frequently in proximity.
Okay, so are apples and oranges.
Yeah.
I really, really,
made that
really,
mistake
really
before.
don't like word games.
I didn't know that.
They don't make sense to me.
I like
Interesting.
math
this,
games
I
like
this-
Sudoku.
I like the scavenger hunt. That was a lot of fun.
I'm not saying
Yeah, like
like,
a word
they make
scramble I
sense
can
to
get
me.
down
I
on
just
because
I'm not good at them.
No, I'm saying it doesn't make sense to me because my dyslexia. Most of the time, I just get like
Yes, but
feel
you're
like I'm
talking
really
to Albert, so
stupid.
everything is taken.
No,
We had this
but I'm saying,
conversation
like,
last week too. Check under the soul sand.
Oh God, is that what it says?
That's what it says.
I'm gonna go dig.
Last week I was bitching that the soul stand
Was different?
The stroll stand?
Seemed, I cannot.
Yeah,
tell.
you did say
sand?
that.
Seemed
Do I
incredibly
need a shovel,
slow.
or can I do it with a pickaxe?
Is it just like super thick soul sand now? Like, does it double up on layers?
No, that's not it.
Did you already do it?
I looked, yeah.
Oh, he put like a beacon with like slow or something down there?
Oh, Mr.
it
Pigman.
water?
That was
Oh, it's ice. What a shithead.
ice or water underneath soul sand makes it significantly slower.
Interesting.
That must have taken time.
It's very interesting.
What?
And that's apparently been there since the start of the Netherblock too, and I only noticed it last week.
Okay, thanks, Rick.
Ooh, is anybody on the overworld?
I'm not.
I'm not.
Al?
I'm not.
And so we're all just in a hole.
I'm sleeping.
Yes, there was a phantom problem last week.
Yeah.
How long does it take?
Something-
Maybe we all just underestimate how long it takes for the phantoms to show back up. I never really looked into that.
What do you mean?
I mean, we haven't seen them in a while.
That's
It
because we
killed
slept
me
more.
when the penis was on the block.
Oh, yeah. That was a
Came in
while
from
ago.
afar. It was like the Eagles in freaking Lord of the Rings. I believe
it
Tony
a
was
ring?
Whoa, and here
Oh,
come
no.
the...
Bye, Joe.
Didn't you
Bye,
guys?
Joe.
just to knock me off the giant penis. Slightly different
Yeah.
storytelling, but
They're very attracted to penis.
the basic motifs are all there.
It's all about the archetypes, baby.
Yes. The giant penis, the flying thing that attacks the guy on the giant
That probably
penis.
actually is an archetype, to be fair.
What,
I mean, it's
the giant
fundamental
flying
enough.
penises?
At least 50% of the world has seen one.
A giant penis?
Well, just a penis.
A giant disembodied flying penis?
Yeah, it has to be big enough for someone
On
to
a block
stand
of
on
nether.
so that they can get knocked
Yeah.
off of it. Just like in Lord of the Rings.
I wonder, is there any phallic imagery in Lord of the Rings?
And their swords.
I'm sure.
Yeah, okay, that's not imagery though. That's just functional. Like,
Yes.
that's how swords are shaped, and you can make that metaphor, but I don't know if they ever do make that joke or not.
I don't think so.
What, the functional phallus?
Yeah,
I'll
swords are not
rewatch
made
through
to
and
look
see.
like a penis.
Penises and swords look the same because they perform vaguely the same function.
Which
Yeah.
is
Penetration.
violence.
Yes.
Yes,
Which is
that too.
violence towards
all
women.
penetration is violence.
How am I doing,
If
third
it's
wave
done right?
feminists?
Question mark.
Or are we on the fourth wave now? I actually don't know.
I don't think so.
We're on the
I'm pretty
we're
sure
on the
there's a
fifth
fourth
wave, like
wave
that bad
feminism
movie
now.
with Chloe Grace Moretz.
Opera goes to Red Bet?
What?
Yeah,
What?
Chloe Grace Moretz.
What did she say?
There was a
Fifth
fifth wave movie. There was a movie called The Fifth Wave that was a bomb. It was based on a young adult novel. I think.
Yeah,
It
there
might be
was
the seventh
like
wave.
a period of time where like Hunger Games had took off and they were like, wait a minute, young adult novels, and then they started adapting some and they're like, wait a minute, no, young adults are dumb.
That's Spike 2 when Harry Potter was out.
Yeah,
They're
it's
like, fantastical young adult books! And they did the,
Is Harry Potter
it's a
young
really
adult?
good book. The, what's it called? The Lightning
It starts
Thief?
when he's like 7 years old or something.
right. So that's
What
not
does?
adult.
It's not a children's book, I don't think.
It's written like a young adult book.
Yes.
What is?
And it spans into high school.
Harry
I
Potter.
think
Harry Potter.
the original Harry Potter I think is probably acceptable for
No,
a
it's a
7-year-old.
very-
I would be okay reading it to my kid.
No,
Actually-
she wrote it to like do the time period that he is. So it starts off when he's 11. So that's like when the book should be read.
Oh,
first.
so the style changes somewhat? I guess people,
Yeah.
So it's
people start dying and
it's a
stuff.
tween adult book.
Then there's that orgy.
Yeah.
That's not the same book.
Yes, not in the tween one.
That's how they defeated Lord Voldemort. Just copious amounts
There is
of
a-
like sex and sewers.
Oh my lord.
Damn it.
Are you okay?
That was horrifying.
I can't believe we
Sounds
spent all
like
that time
it.
just to find out that Griffin put water under the soul sand.
Ice.
It's like six
It's great.
episodes of content of like us just being stupid.
We've
I don't
been
know.
walking.
I'm
Whatever,
glad.
Kevin.
I
want
do
more of
appreciate
them.
the poetry of us walking over the answer literally
Yes.
every episode. And I think you mentioned it before last episode that it seems slower, Joe.
I don't know. Maybe. No one listens to me, so
You're the editor.
I don't
I
listen to
Listen
jumped
to you.
through it.
We just don't.
We don't care.
We just don't like the hard truth sometimes.
I no longer have your diamond pickaxe command.
It's okay. I already made a new one.
I'm
Just
sad.
wasting them diamonds. Where did you die?
I don't even know. I was being so careful, and I just started mining while
Where
looking
are
up.
you? Oh.
Oh
I'm in the
yeah,
overworld.
that'll do it for you for sure. You were in a bad area for that too.
I was
Were
finding
you
some
in the
good,
nether?
good safe veins, but then that went downhill. Oh yeah, I organized the things a bit.
What?
We didn't even like hardly
Small
comment on the
chests.
chickens. That's another
They're
troll.
here. It's hard to. They're just here. They're everywhere. They've spilled out of the trailer now.
I murdered a few of them.
Were they in the trailer?
I think they were
Yeah,
mostly
they were-
contained in the
the
trailer,
trailer
at
was-
first.
Yeah, it was
It was
hundreds in the trailer.
it was full up like you couldn't like I couldn't believe the physics.
Tony getting bounced around inside of it was really funny.
Yeah, whenever you're getting molested by that many chickens, it's just a weird feeling.
Oh, I have a fun troll I was gonna do.
Yay! I have one that I've been
You
thinking
killed-
about, and I like it's
If you
so
cook it.
mean that I have been waiting for like I haven't been mad enough to do it yet.
What did you do when you were mad? You lit the nether block on fire when you were mad.
Yeah, I went back
What
in by
happened?
myself, my own. No, this is like meaner than that.
Meaner than that?
Yeah. Meaner than
my
me doing a
first-
lot of work that I then had the next week like come in and fix. Yes.
Okay, I need wood. Oh, I was doing so well. I was gonna really buckle down and work hard on the nether block now that the scavenger hunt is over.
Just get you some stone pickaxes and go.
I gave you so many nether too when I died. It was at least like 10 stacks.
Go find it.
It's
No,
there's nowhere to
don't get
down
stuck
there.
in the equipment loop.
It's a great idea. I should go find it.
I have my window open, by the way. If there's a little extra, like, ambiance in this recording, it's because the weather is delightful today.
Yeah, it's
Chickens are
amazing here
triggering
too.
the switch plates.
It shouldn't be, by the way. And oh, no, this what? Are you triggering
I feel like
because
you-
it's dark down here?
What?
You stupid spider!
Yes, they will trigger when it's dark.
Come out into the sun and oh, now he's my friend.
They
look
don't
at that.
burn. Oh, look at
I
that.
know they
How
don't
did you
burn.
do that?
He knows they don't burn.
How did you get it to not kill you?
I went out into the sun.
Yeah,
friendly.
so if it's daytime, they aren't hostile until you hit them.
Can't believe you goobers made this like death trap over here.
Where?
Death trap.
Underneath on the dirt block where there's a giant canopy.
Oh, that was me.
Or
I
not-
didn't know
Netherblock,
what I
I'm
was
sorry.
doing.
I'm in a really weird spot for my area. Like, it's getting claustrophobic down here.
And then you
I
pop
need to
out
go get more
into
nether.
a,
I already...
Oh, Nether, why must you do this to me?
The stairs idea is quick. I can see why you guys have been doing it so much.
Yep.
That's what I
nice.
did for the other one.
Yeah.
I've never done it.
It's quick.
Stupid spider! I commit.
How did this
Going
spider
around a bit
push you
today.
off?
Yes.
Like, what's going on?
It did. You know why it pushed me off? Do you know
Because it was
why?
dark?
Because it went into the shade.
It's because it was dark.
Or stand by everything that I've done. Oh my god.
Am I okay to break this vine, or is that gonna stop somebody from getting to Shangri-La or something?
Don't break any vines.
Break the vines.
I've broken the vines.
Twitter already broke the vine.
Yeah, vine's done. They're done.
You can't even do it for the vine
I
anymore.
can't even get to the.
Twitter? No. Snapchat broke the vine.
No, Vine was bought by Twitter, and Twitter stopped doing development and
Vine-
just basically swallowed it.
Yeah, but Vine was dying before that. Because
That sounds like a Twitter-type investment. Be like, oh, this dying platform.
What the hell were they thinking? We need this, but we shouldn't put an edit button on our...
Instagram and Facebook actually helped really kill Snapchat
I
growth.
absolutely agree
Yeah.
with Twitter on the edit button thing.
Yeah, I can see that. I'm not as big on the edit button, but other things like being able to see your tweets in order or not having them shoot out the bottom
know.
of my
That's
phone.
like all platforms now. Like, you can't go to Instagram and see your stuff in order anymore.
Thought I did.
What? Yeah, you can.
Twitter
No,
actually
other people's
reinstated it,
stuff
but
or
then they're
your
like
stuff?
sneaky, like
Other
every once in a
people's
while
stuff.
say,
Yeah.
"Oh, now you can't."
It's really
They're
irritating.
like, we're curating your feed to make you happy. And it's like, or you're curating it to be a bunch of dumbass motherfuckers who hate us.
Yeah. There's a Silicon Valley thinks it knows what you want better than you do.
I
It's
mean,
really irritating.
maybe it does.
Steve Jobs did, but every other asshole in Silicon Valley thinks they know what you need. And they make things, and then they make things like the Juice Go Pro or whatever, or the cookie
Thank you,
butler,
Komet.
whatever that was.
Or wait, no, is that changed at all? Or is that just my imagination?
What?
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 It looks like somebody carved a hole up in the roof up there. No, yeah,
I'm in
the
the
spider
nether.
still hates me. That's fine though. It's just
It
gonna be
is.
darken a little bit. I'm gonna go and maybe get another couple iron pickaxes and do some more mining
Oh,
and just
shit.
keep rolling. Justin rolling.
Rolling
Who's Justin Roland?
on the river?
Roland. Who's Justin Roland?
He's the voice of Rick from Rick and Morty, and also Morty
Oh, yeah.
from Rick and Morty.
That's Royland, not Roland.
Rick and Moriarty? Rick and
Rick and
Moriarty?
Moriarty?
Rick and
Crossover
Moriarty,
no
yeah.
one wanted? Brought to you
It's
by
the
Silicon
Asylum's
Valley.
version of Rick and Morty.
At least you'd have good, like, you could just make Sherlock an alcoholic like he was.
Yeah, that would work. Slash
I guess he
every
was more of
other-
an opium addict.
Interesting.
He drank tinctures.
So in the Bedrock version of Minecraft, you cannot sleep during thunderstorms, but at least as far as I know. But you can in
Vanilla?
yeah, in Java.
Whatever we're playing?
I legitimately think food is getting used up faster now than it used to.
Yeah. It's the troll Griffin did.
Oh, I think
That would
they
be the INI files.
it could have been an update. Although I guess we didn't download an update.
Could have been a quick update. It could have been like, well, Al is obviously eating too much on the server, so we're going to make him
Yes.
have to eat more.
It's like when we toggled everything in Ark. And we're
Man,
gods.
that was getting weird. It's like you punch a tree and you gain 3 levels, and then you're like,
It's nuts, but fun.
you walk 10 feet and 50 pieces of meat rot.
Well, you're like, what did you do again?
we tinkered with the things because we wanted to maybe do Ark, but it's the vanilla as it is, prepackaged is too freaking hard. You spend way too much time dying and doing corpse runs, so we tweaked the difficulties around. Experience
There's a
gain
part
is
of me
up.
that regrets not having done some of the scummy stuff in Caves of Cud.
Like what?
Like the save scums, like you can turn off permadeath.
Oh.
The reason I say
version.
that is because there was a community person on Twitter talking about like, hey, it's on sale for $10. That's the price of a burrito, and I gave him a hard time because I was like, you're paying too much for your burritos. But somebody was like, can you turn is dying permanent? Like, do you just get in and like if you die, then that's it, and you've wasted? And she said,
Why would
no.
you go after the guy about his burrito prices? This doesn't
$10
seem like
is too
it's
much for
really
a burrito.
It's adding to the conversation at all.
Yeah, some people live in areas where burritos are always $10.
Well, there are moving trucks for a reason.
Yeah, I bet Joe can't walk outside and buy a burrito without paying $17.
I can't walk outside and buy a burrito either.
That's why you have a moving truck. It would just cost me $200,000 to get a burrito that's less than $10. It would be perfect.
There actually is a truck near my house that does menudo and burritos, so I can walk outside and get a burrito.
Oh my god. Ah!
What's a menudo?
Menudo is intestine soup.
Nice.
Oh, good. I'm glad that
I'm
happened.
still on fire? Oh.
I am so jealous now.
I love
like some
menudo
stuff.
so much.
I've
Do you?
wanted to try chitlins for a long time, but I've been too afraid.
Aren't chitlins just standard
Yeah, I thought they were
pork rinds?
pork rinds.
No, it's
pretty
like
sure that's all
pig
they are.
intestines in a bucket.
If you want to try it, don't be scared.
I don't know
That's
how to
not
cook it though. So it's in the South, it's one of those traditionally African American foods, and I'm not African American, so I never grew up around people who were cooking them or had anybody show me how to cook them. So I just
Yeah,
see
now
it at the
it's
grocery
cultural.
store and I think maybe, but then I'm kind of scared.
Now it's cultural appropriation to make them. You can't do that. You're not allowed.
Yeah, I mean, I had to. Yeah.
Tony, you have
had
to
to-
die now.
Damn it.
I felt bad
Just
enough
round
when I had
numbers.
black-eyed peas that one time for New Year's.
That one time?
Actually, I don't eat black-eyed peas that much. In real life, I don't like them.
I don't know if I've ever had a black-eyed pea. I've eaten at the black-eyed pea, but I'm not sure if I've ever had one.
Shitterlings?
Yeah,
Shitterlings.
But that's like calling
Alright, I
a
hear
possum an
gas.
opossum, Joe. You're from the city if you're like, would you like some chitterlings, my good man? It's chitlins.
I'll take one chitterling.
That's me. Because I always mispronounce things, right, everyone? I'm terrible.
I think you also mispronounce dinner, but that's just a weird one for me.
What does he say?
Back whenever we were doing the handoff builds, he'd always be like, I always enjoy watching Al while I do my dinner.
How does he say it?
I don't think that's what I said.
It was always I'm eating my dinner. There's always this it would be as if he used 5 or 6 N's to spell it.
It is weird how you can get
Dinner.
you can lock into a joke
Dinner.
pronunciation.
Well, yeah, Al and I have done that a lot. You missed attributes when you were trying
Yes,
to
I
this is all
couldn't.
the
I
bonus
couldn't think of
podcast,
it.
people.
That was the more common one. So we talked about this in the bonus
You still-
podcast, which you can
Yeah.
get if you
used
become a
to still
patron, by
get
the way.
comments. Yeah, for a long time you got comments like, "Is it a joke that you guys don't know how to pronounce apoapsis or whatever the hell it is?"
Apoapsis?
No, it's just, yeah,
What
We
is
were
it?
pronouncing that wrong for a while.
apopsis. What is the actual
Apoapsis.
pronunciation?
Apoapsis. We would not. It was definitely a running joke
Apopsis.
that you would just have an AP sound and then just make noises with your mouth.
We
Apopsis.
we listened to we watched the movie The Greatest Showman, and then got the soundtrack, and I 90% of the time now, because AJ does it and I just sort of mimic him, sort of because it's fun. I separate the words showman into 2 words. I'm like, let's listen to The Greatest Showman soundtrack. I'm pretty
Showman.
sure that most people don't call that movie that.
Now I'm in Joe's head. Dinner.
What?
Is everyone else on high quality GIFs on Reddit?
I am not.
Yes.
Did you see the
It's
most
really
recent
meta.
one from the Greatest Showman?
Yeah, sometimes it's too in-jokey, but sometimes it's fantastic.
Yeah. I believe it's from The Greatest Showman. It's Hugh Jackman looking for... I don't know what he's looking for in the movie, but he's looking for the dick butt in the GIF. And like the poster he puts up is perfectly edited to like looking for gift butt stick butts.
Oh, he's just collecting like weirdos for the show.
Yeah, but then the locals are like, you looking for a dick butt? I know where you can find a dick butt. It was astoundingly well done. The posters blew my mind.
I
that
lost
people
all
could do
that nether that I had.
I'm over it now. And you don't scare me, lava. Whoops, I didn't.
It should.
You don't lava
Yeah.
scare me.
You don't lava scare. What?
You heard me. I'm not ashamed of what I said.
I keep trying to think of how this differs from the dirt block. I guess.
No. Oh, that was close.
Almost got your death in. Like in the Nether, when you die, A, it's usually a long fall. You're not gonna be able to get your stuff back easily. Or B, you fall into lava. Like with
Where
the
did
dirt,
you guys even farm?
It's
Like
all
this
around
is
the
like
dirt block is-
everything.
for the Nether block or for the dirt block?
No, the dirt block.
Like everything
Go
underneath
look
it is,
under the dirt
yeah,
block
go
and
walk
just
around.
see
That
the
used to be
complete
like
stripped land.
used to be plains.
Oh, okay.
I remember when all this was fields.
Yep.
Now we
What's his
turned
face
it
was
into
raising twin
Mordor.
pawns.
Yes.
It's
It's more like what they turned into, like Sauron's place. Isengard.
They tried to
Is it
turn
just a
back.
giant hole?
Yeah, that's a little more
Like-
accurate.
Isengard, they like ripped out all the trees and made the Uruk-hai and everything.
That's what I meant to say.
But then they replanted.
That's two Lord of the Rings references is one thing. I think that's
we win!
new.
Are we
USA.
done? Are you dictating that we're not allowed to talk
I'm
about
gonna
Frodo
put in
anymore?
so
No,
many
no,
Lord of
I
the
just
Rings
think it's
references now.
interesting.
How many more minutes? It's
Like-
28 minutes. 10 more minutes to get in all the Lord of the Rings references you can, boys.
I just think it's
Meat's back
interesting
on the
that
menu,
we
boys.
we don't talk about Lord of the Rings very often, and then out of nowhere we have two
diamond.
references.
That's sort of how
Al, you know what would
statistical
help you with
distribution works.
Whoa! Almost fell off
Don't
the edge.
ruin it.
Al, do you know what would help your hunger problems?
What would help my hunger problems?
Some
Eating?
lumbus bread.
Some what?
Some lumbus bread from the
Oh my
I
elves.
think
God.
it's it's not lumber's bread.
Lumbus.
Lumbus.
Lemba?
Pretty sure that's not right. I'm pretty sure it's not lumbar bread.
No, lumpus.
I mean, if you made bone bread, it could easily be lumbar bread.
Huh.
That's a myth, apparently. Did they eat it for dinner?
They ate it for second breakfast.
Elevensies.
Does he know about elevensies? Hobbits are fat. They eat a lot.
Nice reference, Joe.
Yeah, I'm getting working him in there. Go.
Oh, that was good.
It was even
got
good.
him.
I'm you know what? No, I'm sorry. I'm laughing at my own joke, and that's not. I shouldn't say my own joke is good. That's very conceited. I apologize. I enjoyed the
Actually,
joke that I made, though.
Merry and Pippin's transformation is always one of the more moving things of that series.
Yeah.
They turned
To
from
me.
the sort of clown jester, not a fool type, into
Also,
The
just
actual
literally physical
adventurers?
changing, like chubby hobbits to like lean mean. They drink the Enta
I haven't read the
broth.
books
That
to be 100% open.
Wait.
they actually go through some physical changes because of the time with the Ents and the drinking the Ent water. They have
What
more
do
height
they?
than
What
normal
happens
hobbits.
to them?
They get a little taller, a little more, less hobbity, and more.
Their penis gets
Person, I
bigger.
guess.
They turn.
Their penis
Yeah, they
grows
turn
like
green.
gigantic. Yeah, it's huge.
Their dick looks like it was on Groot.
Oh my god.
It could just flower whenever they wanted to.
Ew. Penis flowers.
Wait, it looked like it was on Groot? What?
Yeah, Groot could probably just make whatever phallus he wanted. He could make it shaped like Mickey Mouse if he wanted.
Groot an Ent?
He,
Is Groot a male
Groot
or
is
a
sort of an
female?
ent. I think it's
Can he pollinate
insinuated that
himself?
it's an it, but
He has
That's
interesting.
flowers,
I'm
right?
gonna mess this up so
well, the
badly.
thing is, it would be more like a cloning type thing, like because you would just take a sprout of him and put it in a pot and then make another.
Which apparently, yes. Apparently,
It would
there's
be
a
the
thing
same
you can
genetics.
do.
I assume
by
that at
taking
some
that
point in the
sacrifice.
comics they went to the Groot planet. Right?
Yeah, probably. That's a pretty safe bet. Yes. How do you get to your stairs, Tony? Or do you anymore?
There's a weird side path.
I think I just closed it up.
You might have. I have to climb up because there's a little pocket that I have to fill in because my stairs are almost done.
Yeah, I was gonna say I agree with
It's
that.
interesting how comics have that tendency to like. You'll start with like a single instance of something, and then it has to grow.
Yeah, you just have to milk it over and over again.
Well, I mean, because then you like, I do ask the question, like, what if there were other Supermans? Like, what if there was a whole society of Supermans? And because that, like, you sort of run out of things
Rude.
to do with Superman.
They all died, Albert. That's just
Yeah.
Yeah, but Brainiac got
really
them all in the
insensitive.
jar.
have some respect. No, just the one city.
Yeah,
Whatever
but
it
if
is.
you've seen the movie, there's not a lot going on that planet.
Koopa.
This is like
In the
whenever
TV
you're
show,
saying that
too.
only black people
Utopia.
can have chitterlings.
This is
Man, what am I gonna eat for lunch? I'm so excited.
really,
Mama's
In
bread.
real life, you haven't eaten lunch yet?
Yes.
isn't that weird?
No.
It always throws me.
Yeah, it's only like it's not even 1 o'clock here, is it?
It's 2.
2 o'clock.
It's 2.
That's
yes.
late for
I've
lunch
not eaten
anywhere.
lunch.
I don't
I have not eaten lunch yet.
What?
Al, we don't get
Lunch
up.
is till like 4.
Yeah, lunch is.
That's not lunch.
I usually.
That's insanely
I usually
early
make
dinner.
I usually make dinner at 11:30 at
Not
night.
insanely early. I mean, you usually, like, you want to be eating
That's-
by
You
That's
5.
also
early
wake
bird
up
special.
at like 5 in the morning.
Yeah,
Like that's when you
early
eat
bird
breakfast.
special dinner.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Comet? About 5 in the morning?
You wake up at 5 in the morning,
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
you know, and that's when you eat breakfast. So
No,
like, what do you mean no?
I don't eat breakfast
He does
at
the-
5
he
in
does
the
the
morning because I'm on
intermittent- he does the-
intermittent fasting.
Intermittent fasting.
Then you have like no what?
So how long do you have to wait to eat?
Till 10 o'clock.
He eats breakfast at 10.
I snack at 10 and then I eat lunch. Usually it's just like a piece of cheese and some bologna.
That sounds yummy. I think I'm gonna go get a burrito.
Yum yum,
Oh my
Yeah,
god, the chickens
breakfast
followed me into the
burrito.
nether.
but it's
Do we-
not
They're everywhere.
breakfast
Do you have
time.
grass?
Huh?
Did you go
I had a
seeds?
breakfast burrito at like 1:30 in the morning last night.
That's
have
you're
a
close
breakfast
enough to
burrito
the other
anytime.
end of that's absolutely acceptable. Also, it's never a bad time to have breakfast.
Yes, breakfast is the universal meal.
I had pizza for breakfast.
I've been craving
No, that's
waffles
the
and I
wrong
want to
direction.
buy.
I'm saying like you go to
Oh, get out!
because I do
Pancakes.
intermittent fasting now. I don't have breakfast nearly as often, but I do make a point to like occasionally just have breakfast for dinner. So I'll just have like a big pot of scrambled eggs.
Yeah. Pancakes for dinner is one of my favorite meals.
yeah.
Just got a new waffle maker. It is so hard to find not like hard, but like 90% of the waffle makers on the market are Belgian. And if you want some of
Right.
those like thin, crispy waffles,
Like
Crepes.
the Eggo style.
yeah, you are out of luck. Like there's one waffle maker you can buy. And I
Are
bought
they
it.
that different?
What?
Trying to think.
It's like thicker pockets. Think thick versus thin.
Yeah,
like
can't you?
hand
I feel like you
tossed
The
versus
texture
thin
is different
crust.
too, though.
could- isn't that just in the batter?
It's also in the thickness of the pancake.
We're making pancakes now.
Oh, waffles. I'm sorry. You're right. I have a hard time. Like bready breakfast food, sort of as a category, kind of gets in my head, and I switch them around.
What else gets squeezed into that? Danishes?
No,
Bowls?
because I don't cook
Croissant.
those. Like bready breakfast foods that I can cook
Croissants.
in the morning.
Toast?
No, because that's just
Frog in a
toast.
hole? Toad in a hole?
I could French toast could fit in there because you cook that in its own special. I guess toast gets cooked in its own special appliance. Toast is frequent enough that it gets its own category.
Ooh, look out, Toast! You're moving up in the world.
Also, it's not always for breakfast, right? So that's another reason why it sort of goes off on its own. I use toast for sandwiches and stuff.
Yes.
I don't like toast.
Well, I'm sorry, you're wrong.
Yeah, that's something that like Kevin and I actually agree on. Like, toast is overrated. It's just
I just don't
croutons.
like hard bread. I don't like any
Toasted
sort
it
of
too
hard
long
bread.
if it got hard. It's just supposed to be like crispy on the outside.
I don't like
No, that's
that,
some
and I don't like bread that with thick crust.
Do you even
is, like,
mouthfeel? You
too
probably
hard.
would love Belgian waffles then, to be fair. Probably a lot of people on your side.
I like all kinds of waffles. Like I'm not racist
Yeah.
against any sort of waffle.
It was just weird to me because
They-
I wanted
They
a
could be
specific
Belgian
kind
or
of
they
waffle.
could be like Latvian. They could be latkes.
What is
Who
the other
cares?
kind called?
Classic.
That's what I'm. Interesting.
Is it really classic or is there Like,
Yeah, I'll make that up.
That's what it said on the Amazon listing for the waffle maker that I bought.
I need a photo of your waffle maker, especially for editing this.
Okay, you want me to go and look it up on Amazon?
Amazon.
Yes, or you could send me
I
a
know
video
how to
of you
actually
making
pronounce
waffles.
Amazon.
yeah, then you could actually go and have dinner with Joe.
Dinner.
Dinner. I love having dinner. and
Here I go.
watching Al.
Let's see, orders.
No, actually, my favorite was having a glass of wine after my Sims turn and watching Al play The Sims.
So just
that was pretty
for
fun.
I would just
clarification
cry
purposes, this is the Cuisinart brand WMR-CA round classic waffle maker. I will save the image and put it in Discord for you guys.
Fantastic.
I was really worried that I didn't know what it was. Thank you for clarifying.
Joe
Yeah.
asked.
Everybody tweet your waffles at us.
Ew, Tony. God, that's sick.
It's in the Discord now. If anybody wants to look at a waffle maker that doesn't make Belgian waffles.
Yes, I do. I need to see this. But I also need to lay nether. Every stack you put down. How many stacks are in the nether block? We did that-
How many
did we do that last
stacks?
64?
Well, it's 64 times 64.
Yeah, I know. What's the number?
Okay, well, hold up. I'm doing the math here.
This just looks like a regular.
Subreddit, they did the math.
I feel like
So
this is the
64
same
times
thickness.
2.
4,096 stacks.
Every stack, that number goes down by 1.
I've laid like almost 20 stacks today.
I've probably done about that. Like, I've done a lot today.
Yeah, I have to.
I think I'm about
I've done more,
20.
but I died.
Yeah, me
I feel
too.
like I'm in a really weird spot. Like, I don't know if I can survive just dropping from here, so I gotta, like, undo some...
I know that it's not
nether.
it's not possible for viewers to know this because they don't have all the data, and I don't want to be responsible for tracking it forever.
Oops.
But it would be neat to have like a stacks per block counter somewhere, like we have the death counter.
Yeah, we'd have to keep pretty meticulous records.
Yeah,
I'm not German enough for that.
Now who's a racist? It's still me,
That's not really a
because
race,
German
it's just a
people get
nationality.
to get dumped on.
Guys, I've
something
closed
growl at
myself in
me.
a random hole and
Yeah,
I
I
don't
see
know
you
where
up
I'm
there. I
at.
don't really know what you're doing.
I'm just trying to get to a spot where I can drop and not die.
I sort of feel it. Well, can we get up? Is it finished up there?
It's finished in here.
But then your stairs are next to it. It's very weird what's happened over there.
Yeah, I'm slowly filling it in a improper fashion.
Man, I'm so excited I finally replaced my Chromebook.
I'm leaving.
Yeah, I saw that or I heard you were talking about their laptop.
Yeah, I had
What kind of
I had a
laptop?
Chromebook, a specific, like an Acer 15-inch Chromebook with the speakers on top, and I love that thing to death. And
But
mine like died.
what?
The screen went out in one corner, and eventually the keyboard stopped working, and I was so sad because I love that thing to death. And I ordered a used one on eBay for $75, and it just got here. Same exact model. Oh, I love the Chromebook. The battery lasts so long.
I really don't dig laptops.
I don't either. I feel like I'm one of the only people on the planet that doesn't, because most people I know don't even have a desktop anymore.
I like them for travel.
I just feel like I can't. I just.
Oh.
Me and Komet having a battle over here, I see.
Which one are you going on? Okay.
They can use they've got added functionality of being able to do Android apps now, which is pretty
I
sweet.
also can't control like the mouse, ever.
Oh, in
what-
laptops?
Yeah.
I love the double fingered scrolling.
Yeah.
Yeah,
my jam.
once you've been forced to work on them for a while, like whenever I was doing IT stuff, you kind of become a wizard at it.
I do Does anybody do like? Apparently, this is weird, but I do Australian style scrolling.
What in the hell are you talking about?
So it's upside down?
No, so
Inverted?
like you scroll.
Inverted, there's a word
Apparently,
for it. It's
normal
drunk?
is to swipe like with two fingers down on the touchpad when you
It's making a
want to
barbecue?
scroll down. But I think of it as like
Putting a baby on the
I'm
body?
touching, as if I was touching the screen, but sort of not.
Being eaten by a snake?
If I want the screen to scroll down, I have to swipe up, like I would on my phone.
I think that's how I do mine.
I
Yeah,
have no idea.
it's weird to me that the default
Yeah,
is
like,
the
that's
other
why-
thing.
Is it really called Australian scrolling?
Yes.
I think it's called inverted.
It was called Australian on my, like, I think it used to be called inverted, but they changed it.
Alright, who wants to go sleep so it's not deadly up here?
I'm in the nether.
I'm leaving to go to the
go.
nether. I was about to throw a bunch of eggs. So we'd have a chicken nether.
These chickens are not, they're not going away, are they?
There's gonna be some in the
grab it.
nether.
I can...
Anybody
We have a
above
food
ground?
source in the nether.
I'm in the nether.
I'm sprinting.
Yeah, we're going. We should have put a bed right here.
Yeah, we probably should.
Can you get a cooked chicken
in the
by throwing
tunnel.
an egg through lava?
Yeah.
No,
What?
but if you have flame on your bow, you'll have a cooked chicken.
Oh.
Like Tony's
Or
favorite
if you-
tidbit.
Yeah, or if you just grab a bucket of lava and pour it in there, it's pretty awesome.
Oh, is that how we're gonna kill them?
I mean, it's also going to break some beds, but I think we can fix the beds
Well, they're
easier
not
than we can
concentrated inside anymore.
fix the... Kabet, you almost
Yeah.
just died. I was
What?
aiming my bow and you ran in front of me while I was aiming at a chicken. You almost just died.
I don't know where I
Whoa,
am.
why are you doing that?
Because I'm killing chickens.
Wait, go to sleep, you butt.
Man,
Yeah,
it's
you
using up food so fast.
Alright. I'm sleeping.
I don't know where I am.
I think it's probably time to
Somebody's
wrap
out.
up,
There we
isn't it?
go.
Yeah, we're definitely
Probably.
we're there.
I can't, I have the
I
Cuisinart
have 4 more stacks.
WMR CR Waffle Maker Classic Edition up on my screen, so I can't see the time.
Yes.
If you enjoy knowing more about waffle machines, hit up our Patreon at patreon.com/human
Discord.
Check out our sponsors over at Cuisinart.com/Human Echoes.
And then talk more about waffles in our Discord at discord.gg/15,000 other things because you have to have 10,000 people.
It'll, I guess,
to
be in the
get into
description of
Discord.
this video. If you want to be in our
Description of every
Discord.
video. Yep. Click the link.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.